Hello and welcome to the Morning Shot, your daily jolt of news analysis. My name is Ramon Kavanagh, and now on to the Western Cape. And I've said this before and I've said it 1,000 times. When you call out a bully on their bullshit, they fold like a wet serviette at an origami competition. Because, my friends, finally there was overwhelming civil disobedience in the Western Cape. And not just disobedience that is surreptitious, this was overwhelming public disobedience, which is fantastic. Because over the weekend, hundreds of people went to the beaches in the Western Cape in full light of the police there, and the police couldn't do a single thing. And of course, because it is Cape Town, you had hippies in sarongs performing yoga in the middle of the beach, surrounded by police officers who couldn't do a single thing to remove them from the beaches. And among the lawbreakers were children dressed in bathing suits and underwear, accompanied by parents wearing sun hats, niqabs, and flip-flops. So you have this great scene where hundreds of families stream onto the beaches and the police attempt to disperse them, but it didn't go very well.
Excuse me, sir, can I ask you a question? What is the definition of the word beach? And since we all live on sand, if you go to Deep River and everywhere else around here, there's sand in our gardens. This area, everywhere in the suburbs here, sand. This is beach. So you're telling us we should we would actually have to leave. This is beach here. This is sand. We're all standing here. Is it any different? Is this any different? Please define the word for me. Please define the word. Define it then. No, wait. No, because you speak the word, I want you to tell me what the word define. Define the word beach. Beach starting from this side here, other side of the... Can you show me that piece of paper that defines it? Logistically, where's it go there? Where does it say? Where are the lines drawn? Show me the piece of paper where the lines are drawn, where this is beach and that is not beach in Muizenberg, or in Lakeside, or in Berkeley, where there are palm trees. This is all beach. We're all living on the beach, man. That's a mountain there. You see that?
It is rather glorious in the year 2021 where myself, Ramon Kavanagh, a conservative, cheers on the hippies of Cape Town for defying stupid laws. But the very worst element of this public beach protest was the fact that mainstream media and the journalists were just apoplectic with rage. As an example, here's Karen Moore, who says that South Africa's social inequality and its consequences scream out at you every single day. Black pensioners doused with water and pepper sprayed for not social distancing in grants queues, whereas largely white beach protesters defied COVID regulations, claiming injustice, while SAPS just looks on. Unfortunately, I think Karen did not actually look at any of the video that emanated from this protest because, in the words of a social justice warrior, it seemed rather diverse to me. I mean, I don't know about you, but just look at this. It is absolutely, truly tragic. South Africans from all walks of life, look, even someone with a niqab goes onto the beach in defiance of a law. What is the world becoming? Look at this. Children are openly being taught to defy the law at such a young age. It makes me ashamed to be South African, really. But rather than focus on who the race of the protesters are, maybe mainstream media can actually look and go and speak to people and say, why are you protesting these laws? And you'll notice that the principle is the same. We are sick and tired of this nonsense lockdown. We want our rights back. And if there is a difference in the enforcement of laws between poor people at SASSA or relatively middle-income wealthy people on the beaches, the fault is not the people at the beaches, the fault is those who enforce the law. And those who enforce the law, my friends, are the ANC. Because truly the fundamental question is that you have police in riot gear with riot shields trying to enforce a stupid law. There are children on the beaches, there are families on the beaches, there are ordinary South Africans on the beaches, and all the police can do is try to enforce the law through violence. However, riot training apparently does not take into consideration women in bikinis and children in bathing suits. So, in my personal opinion, absolutely ignore everyone who wants to divide South Africa by race in terms of how they protested, in terms of the reaction against them. That doesn't matter at all. What matters the most is South Africans are openly defying bullshit laws, and that is what matters the most. So kudos to these hippies in Muizenberg. They've really shown what needs to be done to openly protest rubbish laws, and that means dressing up in a bikini and taking your children to the protest. I think maybe we can all get in step with that. And that's the news on this fine Monday. If you liked it, please like the video. If you didn't like it, don't dislike the video, but please always share it around with those who might find it valuable. I thank you for watching, and I will see you in tomorrow's morning shot, live at 7 a.m. Have a lovely, lovely Monday. Bye.